to a rare disease. Come on, allesammans. Hi. Mama.
Yeah.
Say hi.
Hi.
In Danish.
Hi.
Come on, Venna.
Come on.
So, welcome to today's vlog, guys. So, if you haven't noticed, today, from the obvious title, today's vlog is going to be a comparison between our lives here in Siargao Island, here in the tropical place of the Philippines, versus our life back in
Denmark.
Hi, Miso. This is also a collaboration with CessieJane, a fellow Filipina who actually lives in Denmark. The way I actually found her was I was searching on YouTube, and I was searching for people, Filipinos who live in Denmark, because I still have not found anyone until I found her on YouTube, and I saw her and I was like, oh, she's Filipino. She lives in Denmark, because I kind of wanted to see what it's like to, you know, be Filipino in Denmark, even though I already know. But, you know, for other people. And it's really interesting watching her vlogs. She makes like lifestyle vlogs about her life in Denmark as a teenager. She's 18 years old and she's actually studying nursing, which is very Filipino of her. She can speak Tagalog and Danish fluently, obviously English too. So funny, because when I saw her, I thought she was maybe Middle Eastern, like half Middle Eastern, but she's not. She's half Danish and half Filipino, and you guys should go and check her out too. I will leave her links down below. And she's also going to make the same kind of videos I'm making today, but switched. So day in my life in Denmark versus the Philippines, something like that, around that title. Let's start the vlog with the comparisons between the Philippines and Denmark. Meow. Another thing I forgot to say is that CessieJane has actually been watching my videos since we lived in Denmark, which I thought was super cool. I was born and raised in Sweden, so we were always in Denmark, and I lived there for 8 years, so I learned Danish. So I can speak Danish, English, Swedish, and Tagalog, and currently trying to learn Spanish for the past years and still have not learned it, but you know, we will get there. Okay, I guess we could start with one of the biggest differences, which is the weather. Here in the Philippines, obviously it's tropical paradise with tons of palm trees. It's sunshine almost every day. Even when it's raining, there's still sunshine coming out and rainbows. If you compare Denmark, most of the year it's cold. We are always wearing layers and stuff like that because it's freezing cold. Where we lived in Tostrup, it would snow, but not every year. So, you know, it's not crazy cold like in Sweden. It was way colder. We usually wore jackets and things like that. During summertime, it definitely gets hotter than it used to in Sweden. Now I'm comparing it to Sweden too, but it used to be way colder in Sweden during summertime. But in Denmark, it's definitely gets pretty hot too, but nothing compared to the Philippines. But still, like, we would wear t-shirts and stuff, but when you swam in the ocean, it would be freezing cold. Right, Miso? Right. Miso has invaded the house.
Oh, maybe I heard it.
Miso! Mama is talking to Michael.
Hi!
Michael, the viewers are asking, where is Michael?
Well, tell them I'm right here.
Guys, go to Michael's channel, Michael Soothing ASMR. Misa. What's this? Okay guys, this is the
Snack dance.
This is
Okay, om jag snackar
Mama, huwag ka nga. This is
inget mer för mig.
in Danish, morgenmad.
Morgon. Tofu.
Which we always confuse with frokost.
Frukost.
Because in Denmark, frokost is lunch, but in Swedish, it's breakfast.
Yeah.
It's so confusing. Anyways, for breakfast here in the Philippines, we always have, most of the time, rice, because the rice is life. For today, I obviously made it a bit more, I made it a bit prettier with the parsley. You usually don't have parsley, I know. But I wanted to make it pretty. Then we have tofu, we have peanut butter noodles.
You show them the plants.
We have cranberries, and we have chili sauce, and then some chickpeas. In Denmark, at least I used to have cereal.
I would always have rice.
Yeah, Mama would always have the same like here. But I loved having yogurt. We would buy Alpro vegan yogurt. I miss that. And then like muesli, cornflakes. I loved having cornflakes with my Alpro. Oh, I miss Alpro so much. Next is aircon versus heater. In the Philippines, we always have aircon. It's what we need in the Philippines to survive, or else we will die. It's so hot here. It's always like 30 plus degrees Celsius, or at least above 26. And 26 degrees Celsius in the Philippines is hotter than 26 degrees Celsius in the Denmark. Because the reason why is because it's humid here. And humid 16 degrees. Here. In Denmark though, we always need to have heater. But we try to save money, so we wouldn't actually always have it on the full blast. So sometimes we would even be cold. Bills for the heat, it gets so high. Guys, for dessert, Mama made peanut butter, coconut ice cream.
Show them your balls.
What? It's all. But wait, why does it taste like gingerbread cookies? Ta-da! Balls. Peanut butter oatmeal balls. Next difference, guys, is the outfit, the fashion. In the Philippines, I'm always wearing t-shirts and shorts, especially here in Siargao. And then I always have a scrunch, because even though I like wearing my hair down, it does get really hot, and then I would have to like put it back.
Miso's outfit is his fur.
For shoes, I'm just wearing my Crocs. And in Denmark, I would always have sweater, and then I would have t-shirt, and then I would have sweater on, and then I would have jacket, and then I would have pants, jogging pants. Never jeans. I hate jeans.
It's normal to feed other pets here.
Yeah, it's normal here to just feed any cats we can find.
In Denmark.
And no, Miso. Did you see that? In Denmark, you usually adopt or buy furry friends.
And we never fed the cats because we thought, oh, somebody owns them.
Oh yeah.
We can't do that.
Are you excited to get jump food?
Oh my goodness, look at that shot. Look over here.
I'm going to show his wound.
No, you can't really see it. I wish he would come with us to Manila. By the way, guys, we're moving to Manila. I don't think I've told you, but we're leaving Siargao in January. We will live in Toto. I'm so excited, guys. It's going to be amazing. Hello. Guys, Miso keeps on trying to go under the bed, and it's so hard to get him out from under there.
Mikey loves him more than he loves me.
Next up is the bathroom. You always have to close the door, especially if we live in this resort, because look at the ceiling, guys. You can see the outside, which it's very tropical looking, but also there is lots of entrances for mosquitoes, and like, I don't know, sometimes Mama, she saw a rat up there, and there's spiders, and lots of different things, which obviously in Denmark, we would never have that issue in the bathroom, like maybe a tiny ant, but you know, never huge spiders. Next is obviously, you guys probably know of the tabo. Tabo is what you use to shower with. Inside the drum there's water, and the reason why we have a drum is because when there's a brownout, the water runs out too, so we need to have saved up water. In resorts obviously like this, we do have hot water, thankfully, but in like our house and stuff like that, we don't have hot water, so usually we don't have it. But right now we have the luxury of hot water, which is incredible. In Denmark obviously you have hot water, you have cold water, like there's no problem with that. Here it depends. When there's a brownout, that thing does not work, so it also becomes cold water. I mean, it's hot here, so showering with cold water is not really that big of a deal. The bidet. In the Philippines, most people use a bidet or a tabo when they use the bath, the toilet. In Denmark, you just use toilet paper. Here, we have a toilet paper, you know, what do you call that? Toilet paper holder. But there's no toilet paper in it because we don't use toilet paper. Here I go. There's always a brownout, like I would say at least once a week. Sometimes it goes 2 weeks without a brownout, which that would be very like a huge lack for everyone, because that's very rare. Usually it's every week, I would say. So here you always you need to charge everything all the time. And we also have rechargeable electric fans, and there's also lights like that, so that when there's a brownout we will still have lights and electric fan, because guys, it gets really hot really fast without the aircon. In Denmark we would never have to worry about brownouts. Obviously, like there would be a brownout. I think it happened one time during my 8 years of living in Denmark, and they told us in advance when it happened. They were like, okay, there's going to be a brownout for like 1 hour, and everyone were freaking out. They thought it was the end of the world. Meanwhile, here in Siargao, there's a brownout like every week. Trash. Now you guys might be like, why are you mentioning that? Because here in Siargao, at least, the way you get rid of trash is by burning it. Sadly, there's no other way right now of getting rid of trash. Now it depends on where you are. Like we're in a resort, so they take care of the trash for us, but we also throw it in a dumping site and then they burn it for us. I'm gonna show you guys the dumping site so you guys can see. This is the dumping site, guys. So sadly, that's what it looks like. My god, there's a dog. You know, okay, that's another difference. The dogs. Woo! Shh! Oi, 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 oi! Shh! Out! Oh my gosh, guys. Miso! The dog ran after Miso, now I got scared. Drama in the vlog. In Denmark, obviously, there's like trash sites, what do you call it? Dumpsters, and we would just like throw them outside in the dumpster, you know. Especially if you live in apartments, you would go to those dumping, I don't even know what you call those places, but there's like recycling and everything like that, and that there is some recycling here, but not that much just yet. Hi Miso baby, don't be scared, are you okay? Guys, I feel so bad because the dog, it's close, and he attacked Miso, but thankfully Miso is really fast. He wasn't able to get to you. You're way faster. But it's so cute when he does that with his tongue. Silly kid. Next up is the water system. Here in Siargao, we always buy Nature Spring distilled water. Either the distilled or the purified, doesn't really matter. For drinking. And we put that, Mama showered. We put that in these giant bottles with ice because it's super hot here. Obviously in Denmark, we would just drink straight from the tap. For fun, in the Philippines, in Siargao, I don't know if you can hear me, it's so windy. We go to the beach. we go to the pool. In Denmark, for fun, what would we do? We would go hiking. We would go hiking. Go to
that mini
City
mall.
2. We would go walking.
Eating.
Yeah, it wasn't that adventurous.
Oh, once we went to the beach
yeah,
in Copenhagen.
It's so cold.
Yeah, but
So for fun, definitely more fun in the Philippines. It depends in Denmark, like where you live. I'm sure there's more places where there's more to do, but where we lived, it was a bit on the boring side.
in Denmark, you didn't have an online school. Here you have it. That's a big difference.
In the Philippines, you can do online school. I know in Denmark you can do it too, but it's harder. I feel like maybe it's different now.
No, it's not harder. It's in Sweden that's harder.
No, it's also in Denmark, like doing online schooling. I couldn't find any online school.
Oh, you mean like that?
Yeah.
But Maria's online school hub, it's a collab between the States and the Philippines.
Yeah, it's American curriculum.
Yeah, it's based in Texas. Maria is Southern.
I'm Southern.
Another difference is if you go swimming in Denmark in a swimming pool, you won't ever find beetles.
Maybe if it's an outdoor though.
Oh yeah, outdoor. Don't play with the hose, they're doing something.
I'm trying to
No,
bring it out.
Don't. The owners.
It's green. Okay. You're free, beetle. Free. Free Willy.
Marie's an animal friend. Look at that. Marie loves the States. Look at her shorts. It has the American flag on.
Backfired. I tried doing a trick and then I went back. I love swimming.
Obviously. Marie started swimming when she was 3 months.
Oh.
We threw her in the water, in the pool.
We're done swimming. My eyes are so red. I want to show you guys another huge difference. Here in Siargao, the grocery stores. The grocery stores here in Siargao are definitely like a hate-love relationship. Because everyone loves the grocery stores because when there is the supplies they need are there, but often they're not there. So it's a hate-love relationship because we get excited when there's like seaweed. Usually there's no seaweed. And the stores are quite small. But obviously in the cities like in Manila, the grocery stores are way better than the ones in Denmark.
The mall.
But if I compare like just here in Siargao, obviously the ones in Denmark are better. Grocery stores here are expensive, and I remember in Denmark when we were vegan, we would be able to buy a lot of food. Remember?
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad. Yes, I miss the candies in Denmark.
Yeah, me too.
The gummies, and
The
there's
food.
always like different sweets in Denmark, which we didn't really appreciate. Like I feel like we took it for granted. Sari stores are basically like kiosk, or kind of like an island version of 7-Eleven, where they have just like the necessities like ketchup and rice. It's closed. Why is it closed? But I guess I'll just show. I mean, you guys already know what it looks like, I think, or if not, I will show like a picture of a sari store. But this is the one we usually go to. Oh, transportation is another huge one.
Yes.
Here in Siargao, they are always on motorbikes. Most of the people here are on motorbikes, like that. Some use cars, but mostly don't. There's another motorbike. For us, we use the tuk-tuk, which we are actually selling. Yeah, the roads are narrow and it's all sand and stuff, so it's hard to drive in this. But obviously in Denmark, we used to like take the bus and the train when we go to school or work. Yeah, the easy transportation. It's cheaper here, transportation.
Yeah,
Much cheaper. Going the tricycle to Cloud9, for example, it's 20 pesos.
Ow! Ow!
Do you guys hear the way it says meow? It doesn't sound like meow, it's like ow. It says meow wrong. You're pronouncing it wrong. It's meow, not meow.
This one.
And that pretty much wraps it up.
Guys, I was not supposed to cry from that. I just watched. My eyes are so red. I just watched If Anything Happens, I Love You. And it's a short movie on Netflix. It's a short movie on Netflix. You should watch it, guys, but like trigger warning of all of the trigger warnings. Because it's basically about the life of the parents after losing a child. And in the short story, it's only 12 minutes, but in the short story you can see like the spirit of the kid, and then the two parents, they, like, after they lost the child, they were eating food, they weren't talking to each other anymore, and you can see the spirit of the child in the background, like wanting them to be together still. And then the scene, there was like a flashback, the scene of the day the kid went to school, and the parents, the spirits of the parents tried to stop the kid going to school, even though it's basically them thinking about the past. It's inevitable that the kid would still go to school. And then there was a school shooting, and I don't know what the screams of the kids were, if that was real. It sounded super real.
You're not allowed to eat tofu anymore.
No, but it was really sad, Mama. Even like military guys cried. In the end, the parents were walking away from each other, and then the child made like they were on this island thing, and the child crushed the island so they would come back to each other. They stayed together.
What happened in real life? I want to know what happened in real life.
No, it's not about the specific, just like about school shootings. And as soon as they show the American flag in the school, it's a animation. As soon as they show the American flag,
Right.
no, like straight away I was like, oh, school shooting. Because there's a school and there's American flag. Everyone connected it. People were writing in the comment, and it made me even cry even more. One said, oh, I lost my daughter when she was 12 to a rare disease. It's so sad. And even when we lost Pinky, I was so sad. What would I do if I lost a child?
Aww.
That it was a powerful movie. Maybe don't watch it, guys, if you ate tofu. Tofu makes you cry. In Denmark, when we tried searching for movies, we didn't have Netflix, so I had to go online, and I'm done crying. I'm happy again. The next difference, moving on, is
Tropical
fruits.
fruit. Even when it's green, it's sweet, like really sweet.
Look,
this
guys.
is apple mango. It's so big.
Yeah, all of the tropical fruits, super yummy here.
Yum.
Tagalog ka, Mama. Pakita natin marunong tayo mag-Tagalog.
Ako totoong Pinoy. Ewan ko sa'yo.
Oy. Look, guys, Mama is making
Menudo.
menudo. My eyes look so red. I'm drawing Jenny. I've drawn Jenny before because I love drawing her, because she just has this really like drawable face. It's not even a word, because she's super cute, and it's so easy to turn her into a cartoon because she's already cute. In summary, I would say there is obviously a huge difference between living here in Siargao compared to when we were living in Denmark. In the end, I mean, I love both countries. I enjoyed living in Denmark, even though at the time that when I was there, I don't feel like I really appreciated it. Only now when I look back. We were a bit spoiled in Denmark. Because we kept on thinking, oh, it's better like in the US, or no, it's better in the Philippines, it's better there. But like in the end, like now when we're looking back, we were very lucky, and people living in Denmark are extremely lucky with a lot of things. I don't even know where to start. I love Denmark, even though I didn't admit it back then, but I do love it. It would be good to go back there to brush up on Danish. Go to CessieJane's YouTube channel, guys, if you guys want to see what it's like to be a Filipina living in Denmark. There, the last vlog I saw, her sister went to get the COVID test. So it's interesting to see what's happening in Denmark now, because I watch some Danish YouTubers like Morten, but he does more like comedy, so I can't really see what's actually happening in Denmark. Subscribe to her, guys. I will leave the links down below.
Go to my bed, Marcus soothing ASMR.
Gracias por ver. We're going to make some more popcorn and watch a movie. Adios, amigos. Ooh.